Stulla Nation, what's popping? So listen, we're gonna watch Fredo address the Clavish situation, man, because there've been so much allegations. Some people are saying Clavish is in the wrong, some people are saying Fredo's in the wrong. So we're gonna hear it straight from the horse's mouth because there's been bare diss tracks all over the place, right? So let's check it.
Something that came as a bit of a shock and a surprise to us all, because it seemed that you and Clavish...
Hey, yo, my man's out here wearing the Moses sandals, man. Man's wearing the Moses sandals.
Seemingly had a good relationship.
Yeah.
You collaborated with each other.
Yeah.
You'd interacted with each other socially.
Yeah.
He appeared to have some sort of situation in Australia.
Yeah.
There was a lot of speculation about why and what. And that kind of got quiet up until he recently dropped a new single.
He's always dropping singles, isn't it? Talking.
And I believe you commented on one of his pictures requesting an apology.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, as fans and spectators of UK music, a lot of people want to know or are interested in what...
Bro, how come these man seem like they don't even want to be there, man? It seems like they both just walk out, oh, man, I gotta do an interview today. Yeah. It seems like there's been no respect. Man, shut up, man! Give me some more energy, man. More energy!
What went wrong in that relationship and why you might be looking for an apology?
Boy, what went wrong with my man is... Where do I begin? It all started, I had a feature with him. But his label's gonna own it, so obviously I need to be paid. I'm saying to them, I want cash. I'm telling him, Toxic TV, all them, I want cash. He's saying, yeah, calm. He's like, F, let me make something on top, you know what I'm saying? And I like Clav, you know what I'm saying? The little guy wants to be like me. I like him. I'm saying to him, yeah, calm. All I want's a 50. Whatever you could tell them £1 million. Just all I want's a 50. He's like, yeah? All right, saying that. And I'm gonna tell them 70. So he'll make a 20. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, make sure it's cash. You feel me? They're like, yeah, him, Toxic TV, all of them. I'm saying, all right. The video's coming up now. 2 days before, people was hitting me up talking about what outfit I'm wearing and locations. I'm saying, yo, I ain't been paid. Obviously now they're scrambling now. I'm saying, I ain't doing nothing. Don't even hit me about nothing until I've been paid. You know what I'm saying? I felt like that. And that wasn't to do with Clavish. That's just to do with his label. Handle your business. You feel me? So they've ended up scrambling around. They've ended up wiring me the money. Now, you know, if you wire it to me, the exact reason I asked for cash is so I won't be taxed on it, because they wired it to an English account. I didn't have a Dubai account yet. So they wired it to in my English account. So
basically he wanted to avoid tax. You know, like, let's be honest, that's all this was about. He wanted to avoid tax. He was expecting the money in hand. You know, like them might be construction to get paid, cash in hand. If you put in their bank account, they're like, hold on. Now I gotta report the money. I ain't trying to report no money. Which, hey, listen, you can't wrong a man for, once he cash in hand. Imagine we get taxed like what, 40% in the UK or something. Imagine you working, busting your gut, just for the government to take almost half of your money. And then their claim is going towards like all these things that they want to build and implement. These times, if you go in your car, you have your tires you have to worry about because you might go through a pothole that has had a hole in there for 5 years. Nah. So I can't wrong a man for wanting to cash in hand, but I can't lie.
After we done the video and all that, his management's hitting me like, yo, bro, where's that thing for Clav? Because obviously it weren't the cash. So I've just sent him 10 bags. Really, if you want to actually get into the deep of tax, I was really only meant to send him about 7 or 8, but I ain't going to be petty like that. Hold a 10, you know what I'm saying? Because you've put 70 bags in my account now that I'm going to be taxed on. I've sent the 10, he's like, all right, love. He's like, oh, we're going to chat to Clav. He's hit me back 5 minutes later, like, oh, bro, I hear what you're saying, but like a deal's a deal. And I'm saying, what do you mean a deal's a deal? The deal was cash, you know what I'm saying? If it was cash, like, it's obvious, you know what I'm saying? He's like, no, I hear that, but what, man can't just stick to the deal, bro. I'm saying, and just by the way they're talking, I could say, are these youths trying to, like, this is, Like, you should be appreciative, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have to do this. You waited while I was in Dubai, put your whole mixtape back. My man wanted the song regardless, whether he got a pound or not, you know what I'm saying? I could have come out and said, brother, I just come out of Dubai jail, bro, I need 80 bags, and I need all of it. He wouldn't have said no, but I showed a little guy love. And so just by how they're talking, I can hear, like, they're not understanding, but I'm not about to keep explaining myself or going over it. It's simple like that.
Hey, listen, you know one thing I've learned in life, not to explain yourself to someone more than twice. If you need to explain yourself more than twice, it means it doesn't matter what you say moving forward. They are not even trying to understand what you're saying, bro. Because unless you're not explaining it properly, but if you feel like, yeah, you've explained it properly, don't even bother trying to explain nothing any longer, bro. Because it doesn't make sense, bro. You're just gonna get yourself heated up, yourself riled up. Your head's gonna get hot because you're like, wait, this guy trying to take the piss. So instead of, get yourself in a situation where, you're getting yourself annoyed, rising your blood pressure, whatever. Just don't even continue the conversation, bro. It's best just to be like, you know what, I'd say. You know what? We don't even need to do this, bro. And if, Fredo, these man make her like they're super rich, yeah? I don't even need that money anyway, man. That's the way I see the situation. That's one thing I learned in life, man. Don't explain yourself more than twice because you're wasting your time.
You wired it, so I'm only giving you 10 now. I'm still giving you money, you know what I'm saying? You want to go on a song like, I borrowed some money off you or something, about you got finesse. And that was it. So his manager had hit me a couple more times. I just started ignoring him because how much times am I going to tell you? And I ain't running nothing. I just gave you, and the way that you're even being ungrateful, it's like, we're just going to end up arguing. So I just started ignoring him, innit? What does he do then? Get on a song talking about he got finesse. Like, how dare you? Are you crazy or what? So I've hit him and they're talking about, oh, bro, it's just looking bad. I'm not trying to dish you or whatever. I just said it because everyone's saying, like, you finesse me. I'm saying, who's everyone? Because my man them can't say it. How can I finesse you and I gave you 10 grand and the song's out? When an artist finesses an artist for a feature, the song don't come out. I shot a video and everything. Like, I just really felt like he was lying, you know what I'm saying? Maybe because man thought, again, around them times, everyone's just got guilty. People's thinking I'm on a run. People's really thinking I'm on a run. Even though I'm flying around all around the place on my passport. And England got the best police in the world.
Yo, people, like, chat to him, man. Do you think Fredo is on the run or do you think he's not on the run, bro? Because I can't lie, the things he's linked to and the fact that, the ones who apparently was associated with it, they've been locked up. How has he managed to, evade any type of conviction or, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Is he actually on the run or are people just making these things up, man?
They think I'm on the run. So he's probably thinking, he can say my name because it's not looking good for me or whatever. And I really let it slide. I wasn't even going to say much or do much. And then he done another song saying something cheeky, which sounded like it could be to do with my case about chipping in. When he knows, everyone in London knows how much, when it comes to that case and when it even just comes to my area in general, when it comes to them sort of things, like, that's not what's going on over my side, and you know that. You got songs talking about, I'm not even gonna get into it, but he knows it's not that. So once he done that, I said, all right, he's trying to play with me. And yeah, big up Australia. But he shouldn't, and that's why maybe you say, like, oh.
Yo, man said big up Australia, bro. Mind games, man. So if you're not aware, obviously in Australia, Clavish got ran down by some big ass Samoans and yeah, and obviously, there was pictured jumping over counters in McDonald's and things there. He got clowned for that. Hey, listen, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Hey, if I'm in another country and I'm seeing some beasts running me down, bro, I'm not out there to try to act like I'm Superman, bro. What do you mean? Hey, am I supposed to just act like I'm Thanos and I see a bunch of Samoans chasing, running me down? I'm only gonna stand there and be like, what? Hell no, man. I'm on foreign soil, bro. Yeah, I'm out there, man. I can't believe the camera died on me, man. So where was I, man? Oh yeah, I said something about, listen, if You are in a position where, you know, you're scared you might get clowned by the internet. Who gives a damn, bro? Because the internet won't be there for you on your hospital bed when you're missing a couple toes and a few fingers, bro. They don't care, bro. So if you feel like the best thing to do is run, you best get on them 10 toes, bro, and you best run, bro. Because when you're missing 2 toes, no one's going to care about you, man. Anyway, let's continue.
But he shouldn't, and that's why maybe you say like, oh, how have you and Asko kept a relation? Because he's just been trill, you know what I'm saying? I look at it like me coming in the game, I want to do a song with Gigs. You know what I'm saying? I hit up Gigs. I don't really even know him like that. I didn't grow up with him. And I'm like, Gigs, let me make something. I'm a youngin', let me make something. And he's like, all right, cool, but just make sure it's cash and make this, you feel me? For whatever reason, my label don't line up the cash, so now they're sending it through the bank transfer. The deal's changed now, no? If Gigs then says, yo, bro, I ain't got a 20 because you lot just dropped it in my account, but here's a 10, I'm gonna be nothing but grateful. This little clown wants to get on songs talking about I finessed them, you know what I'm saying? I'm even on the phone saying, you know what then? Send me back that money, I'll send you back that money to your account and you lot give me 50 bags on the road and you can keep that. And then you lot pay the tax on it. But they ain't got no money on the roads, you know what I'm saying? These youths, they're not like that at all. And he shouldn't have done it. He shouldn't have done it. He shouldn't have done it.
I'm not gonna lie from you, on a real thing, from what he's saying, based off on what he's saying, and obviously we ain't really too heard Clavish's side, or maybe we have, I just haven't heard it. It sounds like, boom, if Clavish was on it to do a single with him regardless, bro, yeah, the deal's obviously changed because he gave his specific terms and conditions, bro. He gave his terms and conditions. The terms and conditions weren't met. So now, naturally, the deal has to be changed a little piece, man. You know what I mean? And especially if, you know, he's in a position where it's benefiting him for being on a record with Fredo. Is it going to benefit Fredo for him to be on his record? I don't really think so. You know what I mean? So, obviously, again, I haven't heard Clavish's side, but from what Fredo telling me, it sounds as though he thought in his head he's doing Clavish a favor, bro. He's trying to help him out a little piece. Obviously, he's helping himself by lining up his pockets, but he gave his terms and conditions, bro. You know what I mean? But I think in a situation like this, it depends on everyone's mindset. Obviously, everyone's gonna be thinking from a different view, a different angle, and that's why I want to hear what people have to say about this, man. But so far, based on what man's telling me, bro, I can't really see what Fredo has done which makes him like some bad guy, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I mean about these youths, that real life and songs is 2 different things. He should have never done that. I showed him love. Like, that's why I wanted an apology. And
obviously, bro, like, I don't understand when people be like, oh, they want an apology. Like, these guys live in their egos, bro. No one's gonna come out and be like, oh, you know, they're gonna put the camera up and they're gonna be like, oh, you know, I've been having some self-reflecting over the past few days, and Fredo, I'd just like to apologize for, you know, misbehaving, Fredo. Fredo, please forgive me for my ways, Fredo, please. Just please understand that I beg for your forgiveness, and I'm sorry. No one's doing that, bro. No one's doing that, man. So when they be like, oh, they want an apology, really they want to say that, listen, you know I'm my bitch. You best come out and apologize and make sure you show the world you're my bitch. Come on, man. Because then if they fall out again, he's going to try to use that against him. But wait there, wasn't that you on your knees apologizing to me? Begging for my forgiveness. That's how it goes, man.
that's really what it is, man. He shouldn't have done that.
Do you think that because they are younger and maybe a little bit less experienced because they have been in the game for less time, do you think it's because of a lack of understanding of how?
Maybe, but he's got a manager, and I'm telling you. So maybe at the first, when I'm saying, bro, this is why. But once you do your research and go ask any accountant or ask anyone, if you put 70 bags in a business account, how much are you going to be taxed on it? It's more than 10 grand, but I still gave them 10. You know, I don't have to give them nothing. Remember this. You want this song regardless. I done it because I got love for him, you know what I'm saying? And I thought he was a real young youth, you know what I'm saying? But That's not an excuse, because you could just ask anyone and they'll tell you, no, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm telling you, I'll send it back to you. Give me 50 bags on the road. They ain't got no money on the road. They're just rapping. They're not, you know what I'm saying? They're not like that at all. So how dare you get up there and talk like I borrowed some money off you, or you're a clown. Rent you cars. You know what I'm saying? Like, how dare you ever? I ain't never seen these guys around protected how I'm around protected. He knows that as well. It's like, that's what I mean. I left England, and all these, even guys in my own area, just playing funny little games on the internet. You know what I'm saying? But that's really that. He shouldn't have done that. He let me down with that. And it's clear as day.
Yeah. Interesting, man. People, chat to him, man. Like, what do you actually think about this? From what he's saying, bro, it seemed as though he actually had love for Clavish. You know what I mean? And like, you know, when you show someone a bit of love and like it's not really reciprocated too tough, naturally there's gonna be a bit of a, you know, you start to look at him a bit differently, man. I don't know, maybe. And you know what I've clocked now, yeah, because like this happened now the other day with someone that's not even someone that's my cousin's friend, bro. Yeah, we must have been doing like a little back and forth thing as a joke. Initially, it was supposed to be like a little joke thing, bro. You know what I mean? On TikTok now, and obviously, like, let's just say, you know, I'm smoking, man, bro. I'm smoking, man. Yeah, every day I'm smoking, man, because these man ain't got nothing on me when it comes to the trolling thing, bro. I'll be honest, fam. And this time, I was actually just doing it as a joke. Yeah, obviously now you got man telling them, oh, yo, you're getting smoked, man. You're getting whitewashed, man. Now all of a sudden now, man, I'm gonna try to come out and, you know, put out some disrespectful stuff and, you know, try to create some weird narratives and that just to, you know, try to get the lead. And I'm like, them type of ways there. Now, you know, you try to do a little favor for man, you know, like show man some like love or, you know, like being something together. And I just get all weird, bro. Like, you just have to distance yourself from them people, man. When someone shows you who they are, bro, you better believe it, man. You better believe it, man. And usually they've been showing you who they are. Yeah, but you just been, you know, like just ignoring the red flags. You know, thinking, I'll give him a blight for that. But how many blights you have to give someone for you to be like, oh shit, I just got slapped in the face, man. Oh shit, I just walked. Oh, I'm knocked out now. So when someone shows you who they are from that day, right, this, blood. Yeah, you better believe it. Yeah, but people, that's it for me. If you like the video, like, subscribe. Peace.